Well, hopefully this will stay on. This YouTube app hasn't been working too bad or too well, but it doesn't look that serious in video, but there's a lot of wind going on, a lot of rain, and some reports of hail, so we'll see what we can find. We'll see what we can find. So far, so good, but it's probably going to start pouring again real soon. I'm at 54 in the toll road. Good morning, Jeremy. We're about to go into some shit. I think. Chris said there was hail near the house, which is probably 15 miles or so, but it was getting pretty nasty. Yes, I am what? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I was at the airport. I dropped somebody off, and I was going to wait for another one, but it got pretty windy and all, and then he said it was hailing and such, so I thought, well, let's make our way back up there and see what we can find out. The wind is pretty strong. I don't know if you can see the trail of water off the back of this Lexus over here, but you can see it's kind of blowing everywhere. Where, you know, when you start getting hail, then you got a problem. 3 tornadoes touched down yesterday about 2 o'clock in the morning around this area. Well, not this area, but more inland. Some of the areas that are around this neighborhood do show some minor debris damage. They do show, like our gutter, I think it was our gutter, flew off and went into the neighbor's house. Or not in the house, but on top of the roof, I should say. I'm trying to concentrate driving and talking, but you can notice ahead of us, there's that band of clouds there. You get some formation going here. I don't see anything serious yet, but it's getting darker over here, that's for sure. So I'm gonna keep an eye. And I know it's windy down there. It was windy at the airport too. I believe you guys are under a tornado watch right now, Christine. I could be wrong. I got notifications from my NOAA weather app that there were lightning strikes close, which is another sign of possible tornadic activity. So I'm still pretty new at this, so bear with me. We'll see. I'm going to probably start my storm channel later on, get it started, and then do a live and tell you all about it, where to go find it if you're interested. I think I am going to separate my storms versus my personal stuff. It's hard to keep this car on the road right now. I don't have any internet in the car right now, so I don't know what the weather radar looks like. Should have been more prepared, but yeah, it's very windy. I don't know what the gusts are. You hear the rain? Yeah, it's coming down pretty tough. Let me see. I might have to pause this very briefly to activate my hotspot so I can look at the weather radar on the screen in the car. It's not the best radar, but it does work. And that way I can tell you what kind of shit we're getting into, and then maybe how well it will look then. So hang on, let me try that. Alright, let's see. Visibility is reduced. Let's see. 62 degrees right now. Mostly cloudy my ass. Alright. Bands of rain, sporadic bands. It's not all one cluster, which is kind of a good thing. I don't like Weather Channel radar because I don't think it's that accurate, but you can see the visibility is very, very low. And then the sun is over here to my left trying to come out. So, kind of crazy. I kind of hope we can see a tornado. That would be kind of cool. I got green, red, and yellow, and orange, all the colors. And more are coming off the Gulf. There's a pretty severe band coming off the Gulf. Should be here within the hour. Approaching Trinity Boulevard and State Route 54. This is wild. The sun is over here to my left. It's out. There's not a drop of rain going on, but yeah, we're heading into some shit here. Wish that would zoom in a little more, but I said 3 tornadoes did touch down in the Tampa Bay region. I'm going to look that up. Exactly where they were. I don't think they were like near us, but water spouts could form at any time. So if you're near the water, definitely keep an eye on the weather. I don't see any rotation. Although the band that's above us right now is showing a little bit of sign of rotation. So we'll see. Kind of hard to look at while you're driving, obviously. You want to focus on the road, number one. Nice puff of clouds. Oh boy. That don't look right. No, I'm heading the other way towards the Gulf. There's a puff cloud right there. Give people raindrops, they slam on that brake. I want to get myself situated. I need some equipment, but you know, of course, that costs money. But I need to get stuff to where I can get load my stuff on there to where I can see the atmospheric temperatures of the various levels and things like that. I mean, doing it based on the phone and this little screen is not really, you know, gonna work. But so I'm trying to grind as much as possible. I wonder if there's, I'm going to look and see if there's a possibility of maybe going out a little bit later when these other rain bands get here. I have to take Chris to work, of course, but these little rain bands get here, maybe there's a possibility of going out to the Gulf and trying to spot a water spout. Maybe. See, now it's kind of cleared up again, but you can see ahead. Anybody else have any type of damage from last night's storm? They had one tornado that was 78 mile an hour. They had one that was 80, and they had one that was 76, I think. So those are all hurricane force winds. Yeah, I can see. Land O'Lakes is bad. Oh, we got a couple of J-hooks here. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Right there, J-hook. Another one there. That's one good way to find out rotation on the radar. By 5, yeah, Land O'Lakes 41. Yeah, that's very severe over there right now. Another severe band coming our way. I'm trying to think where the. Oh, it's not can't move this map either, which is annoying. I'm gonna zoom out. Yeah, Land O'Lakes is getting hit right now. This morning when I opened up the Uber app, it was a $14 surge over there by Land O'Lakes, and then I looked at the radar and discovered why, because it was pouring. So that might be a good spot to go later for storm activity, because it's not far from my house. But responsibilities take precedence. Where's the hail at? Chris, are you on? Chris. Not Christine, Chris. Christine, you have any hail? Oh, the surge, I'm sorry, the surge was in Land O'Lakes earlier this morning, about 8:30. $14 surge. Because it was raining like crazy. Okay, Little Road and State Route 54. Have you had any hail? Yeah, there's sizable bands coming our way. I'll probably go live when I get home. I'll break this up and go on my computer. We'll look and see what it's going to do later on. It's supposed to get terrible. Do I have time to smoke a cigarette? You had some hail earlier? Okay. Well, just because you see dark clouds doesn't mean it's going to be weather or twisters or anything like that. With all this stuff coming in off the Gulf, it's gonna get nasty. According to weather.com, we're having rain now through like 1 p.m. and then wind, and then it'll break up at 4 and then rain again at 6. I don't believe that. They could have done a better job with this screen. Not like thunderstorms. I get very scared. Alright, let's see if we can get some shit. Passing my favorite place, Walmart. Although Chris got a $50 Walmart gift card from his job. That was nice. I know, they shut that down about 2 hours ago. High-speed winds. So if anybody's working the airport today and you get a Sarasota run, you might want to hit I-4 to 75. You won't get across the Skyway. And even if they opened it right now, it's going to take a long time for it to get back to normal. Yeah, it looks like we're breaking up. That's good news. But well, after I get done with taking him to work and doing all that crap, then we'll see if we can find us some water spouts, because there's some danger of that going on too. I know a couple spots that are secluded that don't have a lot of traffic that will have a good view of the Gulf. We're in that up current right now from Tarpon Springs. Exactly. Today, tomorrow, and the next day are going to be heavy, heavy airport days, Christine. Very heavy airport days. Well, it's trying to rain, and according to the radar, there's rain out here. I don't even know where my little car is at. Yeah, I don't like driving in this stuff for passengers. To me, that seems like a high risk. For anybody who's going out there, yeah, there's a shit ton of rain coming. Atlanta's getting pounded. It's not very exciting, but I'm trying. I'm looking for the hail. Well, that's about typical, honestly. Anytime you're trying to make some money, something always slows your ass down. I normally go home by 19, but I have a feeling we might get something if we do, so let's do that. The temperature has dropped about 10 degrees. I just saw lightning. Good thing I got done with my cigarette. Yeah, I think I'm going to take 19 home. Normally I turn here on Rowan, but as you can see, it looks pretty severe over that way. Let's see. Let me know if you guys see any type of rotation or anything. I've been out since 9 o'clock, 8:30. And this is the first time it's been severe like this. I mean, it rained a lot. Oh, there's some more coming on board over by Spring Hill. Clearwater is about to get hit. Holiday is about to get pounded. Let's see, there's 54. Okay, there I am. Yeah, it's about to get pretty severe. Let me show you. This area right here. This area right here. So there's Tarpon Springs. There's Holiday. There's Clearwater. There's Tampa. Land O'Lakes. This little band right here just passed us. Looks like it's moving toward Land O'Lakes. Actually, it is. Yeah, duh. I don't know. We're just going to take 19. I did see some lightning. Lightning is always a good sign of tornadic activity. Looks pretty good to the north. Got balls of steel if I'm going to be doing 19 during a storm. Keep an eye on the flags, the power lines, the trees, so you can get a good idea of the wind. So it's pretty windy out here. Of course, we want to keep an eye out for funnel clouds coming down above us. More debris. We got debris! We cracked the window. Well, that's not really going to help. See the signs? We're getting some severe weather here. That's my lane departure warning because I had to go around the branch in the road. I don't know if you can see the debris on the road, but come down a little bit more. See the wind brushing the rain right across the windshield. Why people drive like this in a storm. Well, let's see. What I like about Pasco, we get a lot of severe weather. It's a good spot to be because we don't have a lot of, well, we're getting some severe weather, Aaron, and I'm kind of hoping everyone on the road is a rideshare driver. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping we'll see something, but there was some reports of hail. I'm trying to. I'm still kind of new to this, but I'm trying to go to where the shit is. I don't have a lot of time at this point, but I will be back out later, most likely. It always gets more severe in the afternoon, but I'm trying to look for I don't know if that's a rain cloud or a funnel, but I said that we lost about 10 degrees on the temperature. We got high winds, we got lightning. There was reports of hail, although I haven't seen or heard any yet. I'm going towards US 19 at the moment. I don't normally take that road home because it's kind of congested and it's closer for me to go this way, but either way it works out, I guess. I had some things to do, like take Chris to work, and we got to eat and all this crap, and then I got to go to the bank. Then after that, it may be too late. I don't know. There's a lot of rain coming in off the Gulf right now. You see the wind here? We had some pretty good size wind yesterday. And we're getting more formation now. That band is getting a little more serious, and it's coming in. Looks like Tarpon Springs is getting the majority of it. The problem with Florida is everything's so far away, so by the time you get there, it's done. But we're trying. Like I said, I'm still new. This is a good time for me to practice because when spring gets here, I need to be on my game. Definitely need to be on my game, and so this is a good time for me to practice and maybe help y'all can help me, whatever. But I see the flag over here. The flags, they're blowing pretty hard. Which is good news for us because that may bring some stuff that we want to see. Gonna drive like a New Yorker. Okay, just not too far from to my left is the water. No. I'm done with Uber because we got some severe weather moving in, and I want to try to catch something. We just had a little twisting in the road there, nothing big. That's what I call road tornadoes. But if you do see road tornadoes, there is a possibility of rotation in the upper atmosphere because that's where it starts usually, is on the ground, and you know, the cold and warm meet, and then there you go, you got rotation. But it takes a little bit more. Yeah, it's starting to get it. Got some rain coming up here. Where the fuck am I? Florimar 19, so kind of Holiday Port Richey. Or I'm sorry, Holiday Newport Richey. That's always good for severe weather too. There's not a lot of buildings up here, not a lot of heat, not a lot of whatever, so we tend to see more severe weather. Might actually take 52 after I drop him off and ride out that way towards, because it's a little closer to the toll road, it's a little closer to Land O'Lakes. That's where the goodies are going to be. More rain coming. I don't know if you can see the road, but the wind is pushing the rain diagonally across the road. All right, cross Bayou 19. Look at this guy's shit in the back of his truck up here in the right lane. Mr. Safety Award right there. That van just cut that guy off real close. You don't do lane changes like that. Look at this. Part of this is, knowing when to go live. I mean, you may not always, is it red north of Port Richey? Yeah, my radar is on the phone I'm using right now to do the live. But so sometimes I may go live and there may not be a lot to see, but if I don't go live and then something comes up, then I miss it. So it's kind of, hit or miss. But let's turn this off. See, look at the rain pile up on the window. Watch. Over Winterbound Salt Spring State Park. Oh, okay, I know where that is. Yeah, everything happens when I'm trying to get something else done. Nice big band of orange and yellow and whatnot heading towards Spring Hill right now, which is probably 30 miles from here. Oh, Warner Boyce. Oh, okay. I got morons on the road. I'm going to get my phone case put on too, because the screen part of it's fairly waterproof, but I want to put the backing on there to protect it. Got a nice darker cloud coming down over here. I don't know. It's been a really weird winter that we are getting these types of storms this late. I mean, it's cold. It's 55 degrees right now. That doesn't mean anything. All you need is temperature drop, warm and cold meet, and lightning, and you're finished. You're done. That's all you need. I was trying to get over to the left. I want to go to the water real quick before I go home, because I'm close, so I got time. Leaves over this way. I'm going to check out the current. It's funny, the wind starts and then it stops and then it's like strange. But yeah, I'm gonna go over here to the water real quick and see what we can see, if I can get a good view. Doesn't look like much is coming in off the water. Look at this traffic. Rain, sleet, or shine, these fuckers will come out here and spend every dime. Post office dropped off a box at my house this morning at 6:30 in the morning. Poor postal workers. I get my poncho too, get myself ready. Yeah, my mom emailed me. She's like, my box was dropped off at 6:30 this morning. I didn't even see it. It's not something you look for at 6:30 in the morning. You know the mailman ain't coming. Turn your lights on, asshole. Okay. You guys gotta watch out for flooding too. It's pretty severe. Don't drive your car through large puddles of water. That's a good way to have a very bad day. This is it. Oh, nobody's here. Perfect. We might be all right. Look at all this debris. There's nobody on the boat. It was marine warnings issued. That's why there's nobody on their boats. But, let's see. Yeah, that's some pretty choppy water. Let me see if I can park the car and we'll go, see if we can get some film. There's the casino boat. I gotta move over here, though. I can't park over here. Just in case somebody wants to put their boat in the water. Those are all my weather alerts. Little flag. Guess this is as good as it gets. Noah's singing like a canary today. Let's see what they're saying. Oh my goodness. All right. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. Coastal flood warning. Lightning strike. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get wet, but that's part of the job, isn't it? Gotta entertain the crowd. Thank God the S8's mostly waterproof. God, do you hear that rain and wind? I'm moving the car. Nice fucking puddle sitting there. I'm not going to step in it. Sorry. I love you, but not that much. The police. Not planning on stepping in a puddle. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do that. So we'll park over here where there's not a puddle. Alright. This water looks rough. Maybe we'll catch something. I don't know. Wind's so strong it shut my door by itself. Stand on, there's some cover over here. You hear the wind? Definitely gonna seek shelter. Lightning strikes. I don't want to be hit. Can you hear me even with the wind? So that's what I'm saying. There's sun there and rain and shit over here. Nothing's gonna get hit soon, yeah, I know. This restaurant here is opened up. That's where they're saying coastal flooding because this tide is up really high right now. You can see the wind is just pushing it. Now, some of the water's even splashing up onto the surface here. That water looks cold as fuck. Welcome to Tampa. Friggin' almost Christmas and we're getting this kind of weather. It's moving pretty good too. Slapping of the water. Bam, bam, bam. I would not. If I had to guess, I'd say the wind's probably about 20, 30 mile an hour. See that? That's the kind of shit that we're used to. That's what causes flooding, but it's getting... Yeah. I guess we can call this my first official storm. I knew to get up here if I wanted to see anything. Fort Ritchie Park, I think. It's over here by like Hooters and what's the other one? Gill Dogs, Whiskey Joe's. Man, I want to see a fucking water spout. I know there's one coming too. Ooh, that's some strong wind. It's pushing me and I'm fat. Yeah, it's pushing me. Golly. That was great. I need some new shoes. Boots. Well, nothing yet. Look at that puddle I almost stepped in. I don't mind getting wet, but puddles I don't like. No water spots today. You guys want to bunker down? You're about to get hit. All right. Let me get my cars going. That is some cold ass wind. I didn't think it was that typical. Let's see. Volkswagen Planet. I didn't think it was that typical, but you might be right. Might be right. Yeah, it's, I mean, even these, like, not really beach restaurants, but the waterfront restaurants, they're not even busy. I said this it's very windy at the moment. 55 degrees. Oh, okay, yeah, you might be right. You see all the white caps on the water there? I can sit here until somebody comes. Look at this. Look at those trees, just windy as fuck. We got some splashing going on over here at the edge. That's where they're saying the coastal flooding. You see all the white caps? Right there. And the tide is getting high. Of course, the more rain we get, the more it's going to, get worse. And then here's another good example right here, folks. I forgot to show you that. That's the boat ramp. The boat ramp doesn't have that much water on it. You don't usually get a lot of water until you get past that fence. Right there by where the boat is meeting the dock, that's where about you start getting water. This water's coming all the way up. Let's see, can we find some damage for stuff? We're gonna try to find some drama, right? It's high tide, but it's the wind's pushing it even further in. So there's more wind. It's just, it could get bad. Look at those palm trees swaying like a mother. Look at that. Hope they don't come down. It's windy in Lake Mary. You guys had some tornadoes yesterday, I think. I have to look. I said when I get home and eat, I'm gonna do a quick little live. He's gonna be at work at 3, but I wanted to see a fucking water spout. I've never seen one. Nobody's at Hooters. I'm serious. I've never seen one. 27 mile per hour. Okay. I said 20 to 30, so that was a pretty good guess. Some flooding there. All in the grass. That's not normal. Does not have water in it normally. There's some debris. This is a little bar thing they got going on, typically outdoor bar type thing. Summer for spouts. Water's too cold. I don't know. They had some the other day. There was warning that there was some in Tarpon Springs, and conditions were right for it. More debris. More flooding. More flooding in the road. This little bit of water you can drive through. That's not an issue, but I wouldn't go any deeper than that. Alright, hang on, folks. I gotta make this turn. This will be sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting. I don't know. We had 3 tornadoes yesterday. That's not normal either. Tornadoes are usually in a little bit warmer weather, but I don't know. Oh yeah? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So I'm in Tampa frequently. I can see that. The power plant's producing false energy. Yeah, I can see that. All right, guys, let me get this off of here so I can get the food and get home and deal with what I got to deal with, and then we'll see what we can find later on this afternoon. Okay, I'll be on a little bit later to kind of go over the weather and what we're finding and what we could potentially see and etc. And then we'll go from there. So anyway, have a good day, guys. Oh, you did? Did you make any money? The worst is past. I think there's more coming in later on. We're going to find out. I should have been doing this yesterday, but I had to make some money quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that's why I didn't. Unfortunately, you still got to pay your bills. I bet you got soaking wet, though. All right, guys, let me yak at you a little bit later. Oh, by the way, this lady told me the Golden Corral right here, her daughter got a job there in the baking department, and nothing but cockroaches in that kitchen. Nothing. That's nasty. All right, folks, take care and stay safe. I'll be back on a little bit later, maybe, if there's anything to report.